Top 3 vitamins that help stop proteinuria and heal your kidneys. MOBAI. Most people never see it coming. One day, you're feeling fine, and the next, you're sitting in a doctor's office hearing the words, kidney damage. But what if your body had been trying to warn you through your urine? If you're struggling with high creatinine or protein in your urine, this video might just change everything. See, there's a little-known condition called proteinuria, when too much protein leaks into your urine. It sounds small, but it's often the first warning sign that your kidneys are under serious stress. The worst part? Most people don't even know they have it until the damage is already done. No symptoms, no pain, just a silent breakdown happening inside your body, and if left unchecked, it can lead to chronic kidney disease or worse. But here's the good news. There are natural ways to support your kidneys and reduce that protein leakage. In this video, we'll walk through 3 powerful vitamins that can help stop proteinuria and even support your kidneys in healing. Backed by science, easy to find, and safe to use. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll not only know which vitamins to take, but also how to use them smartly to protect your kidneys and lower your creatinine naturally. And I'll even explain what causes proteinuria in the first place so you can prevent more damage before it happens. So if you're ready to take back control of your kidney health, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment with "I'm ready" to let me know you're in this with me. John B. By 1. Vitamin D. What if the vitamin most people think is only for strong bones could actually help save your kidneys? That's what we're diving into today. Vitamin D, the so-called sunshine vitamin, and how it connects to something much bigger than you may realize. Your kidney health. We usually hear about vitamin D when doctors talk about bone density or calcium absorption, but here's the thing. Your kidneys rely on vitamin D far more than you think, especially if you're dealing with proteinuria. That's the condition where your kidneys start leaking protein into your urine, and it's often an early warning sign of deeper kidney damage. But what causes that leak? One of the main culprits is inflammation. Think of it like this. Your kidneys are made up of millions of tiny filters called nephrons. When they're healthy, they clean your blood quietly and efficiently. But when inflammation hits, it's like those filters get clogged, scarred, and weakened. Over time, they start leaking out what they're supposed to keep in, especially protein. This is where vitamin D becomes a silent hero. First, it helps reduce that inflammation. It's not just a helper for your bones, it's a powerful anti-inflammatory agent that calms the immune response inside your kidneys, giving those filters a chance to recover. Second, vitamin D helps regulate the renin-angiotensin system. That's a complex hormonal system that controls blood pressure inside your kidneys. When it's overactive, it puts too much pressure on those fragile filters, which leads to, you guessed it, protein leaking into the urine. Vitamin D helps keep that system in check, lowering pressure and reducing the strain on your kidneys. But it doesn't stop there. Vitamin D also works as an antioxidant. It protects against oxidative stress, a type of cellular damage caused by free radicals. Over time, this stress leads to scarring and loss of kidney function. Vitamin D helps defend your body at a cellular level, acting like a shield for your kidney tissue. Now, let's talk science. The research is still evolving. A 2019 study didn't find much benefit, and that made a lot of people doubt the connection. But when scientists looked at the bigger picture, especially through a meta-analysis of multiple studies, they saw something different, especially in people with diabetes, one of the leading causes of kidney damage. In that group, vitamin D was shown to reduce proteinuria significantly. So while it's not a magic pill, the potential is very real, and that's worth paying attention to. For adults ages 19 to 70, the recommended daily dose is 600 IU. For those over 70, it's 800 IU. But here's an important warning. More is not always better. Taking more than 4,000 IU per day without medical supervision can be harmful, even toxic. That's why you should always talk to your doctor first. The best sources of vitamin D? Natural food is your safest bet. Think salmon, sardines, mackerel, cod liver oil, and egg yolks. If you don't eat much fish or live in a place with limited sun, look for fortified options like milk, orange juice, yogurt, or mushrooms exposed to UV light. Also, don't forget that vitamin D is fat-soluble. Your body absorbs it best when taken with healthy fats, like nuts, olive oil, or avocado. This simple pairing can boost the benefit you get from your meals. So if you're serious about healing your kidneys and lowering your protein levels naturally, don't overlook vitamin D. It may not be flashy, but it's one of the most accessible and science-backed tools you can start using today. Not from a pharmacy, not from a supplement aisle, just right from your plate, one smart choice at a time. If this is helping you so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you've got any questions about your own creatinine levels or protein choices, drop them in the comments. I read every one. Let's figure it out together. 2. Vitamin E. Most people don't realize it, but your kidneys rely on more than just medication or hydration. They also need the right nutrients to fight back against damage. One of the most underrated of these nutrients is vitamin E. While it's often praised for skincare and immune support, vitamin E quietly plays a powerful role behind the scenes, especially when your kidneys are under stress. One of the biggest threats to your kidneys is oxidative stress. That's when unstable molecules called free radicals begin to damage cells in your body, including the delicate ones in your kidneys. When this happens, it creates a ripple effect of inflammation, scarring, and dysfunction. But vitamin E works like a shield. As a potent antioxidant, it neutralizes those free radicals and helps prevent that chain reaction of damage from getting worse. That alone is a big deal. But there's more. Vitamin E also supports a process called autophagy, your body's internal cleanup system. Think of it like spring cleaning for your cells. It helps your body repair, recycle, and replace damaged cells, especially the ones in your glomeruli, the tiny filters inside your kidneys that stop protein from leaking into your urine. When those filters get injured, protein slips through and proteinuria begins. Vitamin E helps stabilize and heal those cells so they can do their job properly again. Now let's look at the science. A 2021 study focusing on people with diabetes and chronic kidney disease found that vitamin E supplementation improved cellular function and reduced oxidative stress. It didn't completely eliminate proteinuria, but the direction was hopeful. In other words, vitamin E might not be the cure, but it's a helpful part of a larger solution. And let's not forget how easy it is to include in your diet. Most adults need about 15 milligrams per day. That's not hard to reach if you're eating a variety of whole foods. Sunflower seeds, almonds, peanuts, and Brazil nuts are all rich sources. Add in some spinach, pumpkin, red bell peppers, and even fruits like mangoes and avocados, and you're on your way. In some cases, under medical supervision, higher doses, like 200 to 400 milligrams per day, might be used for short-term therapeutic support. But here's a word of caution. Taking high doses of vitamin E for too long, especially over 1,000 milligrams per day, may increase the risk of bleeding or interact with medications like blood thinners. That's why you should always talk to your healthcare provider before starting any high-dose supplement. What makes vitamin E especially powerful is that it's easy to access, found in everyday foods, and plays multiple roles in protecting your kidneys, lowering inflammation, reducing oxidative stress, and promoting healing at the cellular level. So if you're working on lowering protein in your urine or simply trying to protect your kidneys before damage shows up, this is one vitamin you shouldn't ignore. It may not be a magic bullet, but it's a smart, natural step forward, and one you can take today with every bite. 3. Vitamin B9. Your kidneys may be starving for one crucial vitamin, and chances are, you've barely thought about it. It's vitamin B9, better known as folate or folic acid. While it's often associated with pregnancy or general nutrition, folate quietly plays a critical role in kidney protection, especially when your body is dealing with chronic damage. One of the biggest threats to your kidneys is something most people never feel: inflammation and oxidative stress. It's like a slow, silent fire inside your body, fueled by unstable molecules called free radicals. Over time, they wear down the delicate filters in your kidneys, letting protein leak into your urine. Folate steps in as a natural defense. It reduces both inflammation and oxidative stress, slowing down that internal damage and giving your kidneys a fighting chance. But the benefits don't stop there. Folate also helps lower something called homocysteine, a harmful amino acid that tends to build up in people with kidney disease. High levels of homocysteine aren't just dangerous for your kidneys, they are also linked to heart disease, stroke, and faster kidney decline. Folate helps clear that out, protecting both your kidneys and your heart at the same time. Another overlooked benefit of vitamin B9? It helps manage phosphorus overload. When your kidneys are weak, phosphorus can build up in your blood, causing calcium to be pulled from your bones and deposited into your arteries, leading to brittle bones, kidney stones, and dangerous calcification. Folate helps reduce these risks and supports healthier bone and vascular function. And for people on dialysis, folate has even been linked to a lower risk of blood clots forming at the access site, something that can cause serious pain, infection, or hospitalization if not controlled. These are real issues kidney patients face every day, and folate quietly supports them all. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. A major 2020 study called the China Stroke Primary Prevention Trial found that people taking folic acid experienced an 80% reduction in the progression of chronic kidney disease. That's not a small improvement, it's a game changer. Something this affordable and accessible, making such a huge impact? That's a sign we shouldn't ignore. So how much do you need? For most adults, the recommended intake is about 400 micrograms of dietary folate equivalents per day, or about 240 micrograms from supplements. If you have advanced kidney disease, your doctor might recommend more, sometimes up to 5 milligrams per day, but that should always be closely supervised. Taking over 1 milligram daily without medical guidance can hide symptoms of other issues, especially of vitamin B12 deficiency. Thankfully, folate is easy to find in real food. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and arugula are rich sources. So are cruciferous veggies like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and asparagus. Legumes like black beans, lentils, and peas are excellent too. Even walnuts, flax seeds, and fortified grains like bread, pasta, and rice can help you meet your daily needs. If you're serious about protecting your kidneys, reducing protein in your urine, and slowing the progression of kidney disease naturally, don't underestimate folate. It's not a trendy superfood. It's a research-backed, nutrient-dense tool, one that's been quietly working in the background. And it might just be the missing piece in your kidney health journey. Start small, start today, start with food. KEBAI. Now you've learned about 3 powerful vitamins: vitamin D, folate, B9, and the final one we covered, each with their own way of helping stop proteinuria and supporting your kidneys. Maybe for the first time, you feel like there's something simple, something real, that you can actually do to fight back against the fear and frustration that kidney issues bring. And that's the heart of this channel, giving you hope, backed by real knowledge. But listen, this is just one part of the journey. Vitamins are one tool. There's still so much more to understand, like what foods to avoid, what habits can silently damage your kidneys, and what early symptoms to never ignore, because catching things early can save you years of pain and thousands in treatment. If today's video helped you, even just a little, I hope you'll take the next step. Stick around, keep learning, keep healing. Subscribe if you're ready to protect your kidneys, starting now.